First week is done. Here's my shuttle. I'm heading down there to get it right now. Day 8, guys, on the trail. Just had breakfast. Woke up super early this morning and went next door, and I got pancakes and eggs and bacon and orange juice. Oh my God, wait, I forgot some things on the fridge. Such a rush right now. I got some snacks in there. Yeah, that was quite the start there. I can't believe that I almost forgot half of my food in the fridge, but I got it and I checked out, and now we're making the rounds around town, picking up other hikers. We have a full car today, even with a dog, because of the storm, everybody came down to the town and now we're all heading back. So I'm about to meet new hikers. Good morning once again, this time from the trail, which is just a river. Everywhere you go, it's just water gushing everywhere. Got dropped off at the gap at 9:15 and it was just packed full of hikers there. Even on our van, there were like 5 or 6. The ride was like $10 for like 8 miles, so money maker. Money changer, really banked today. And the minute we hit the trail, we started climbing. It wasn't even like an easy, it was just a mountain that we had to go up. The good thing is that there's so much water today that I only brought like half a liter. My backpack is full of supplies for the next few days. And just look at this, man. It's just the trail is full of mud, rocky. Look at the streams. Rivers and creeks are overflowing. I like it, so much water. I think my job here is done. Poseidon is happy. We started climbing already. Okay, so we made it already to the top of the first climb, which was quite something. I gotta tell you, we started down here at the gap and climbed 1,000 meters over 1 mile. And that is nothing compared to what we got ahead, which is this much. All right, since we're here at the top on a very windy but sunny day, let me tell you that 3 of the hikers that came in the same car as me, they're staying today at around the corner hostel. I almost forget. The same place where I'm gonna be staying tomorrow. They're doing the full 16 miles, doing these 2 crazy climbs on one day. But what they did was they had their backpacks sent to the hostel and they're only carrying day packs. So that's one way to do it. I did not do the 16 miles because of the reservation that I have in Franklin with Chicas and Sunsets on Tuesday. So today should be a not so easy 11-mile day, but the first tough. So should I stay at the shelter at the top of the second climb, where it's probably gonna be extremely windy tonight, or should I go to the tent site that's below? Or I think there's actually one before too. That is something that I have to decide as I get closer and closer to it. Tomorrow it should be an easy 5-mile day, another Nero, but there's no two ways about it. It was either 16 and it was either a short day, a 16-mile day, or B, without any electricity, only relying on my batteries for the next 4 days. We'll see. I do need to be very careful now on the descent because everything is so wet and slippery, walking over rocks. And from past experiences, I know that the ultras are not great when it comes to traction. They're very slippery too, so I gotta take my time. No rush. Seen a lot of hikers today. I guess we all kind of had to head to town, and we're now all tackling the same section at once. I wonder how crowded that shelter is gonna be, or if a lot are just gonna keep on going to the hostel. We'll see. As for now, let me just enjoy the views and take my time on the way down. You guys are not gonna believe this, but for the very first time on the trip, it is 73 degrees right now. Awesome, man. Also, since today is the first day after a rest day and I got all my resupplies, my thinking here is that on day one back on the trail, I can bring a few of perishable products like orange juice for a snack. Also, I'm gonna be using this bottle as a pee bottle because I'm tired of waking up in the middle of the night and having to go do number one outside. The thing is that you drink so much water, even the food that you make takes like 2 cups of water to make on top of the tea that I drink. So yeah, I need a pee bottle, and I'm gonna use this one for now until I find something else along the way. So much water on the trail, man. I gotta be careful. All right, so made it to Tray Mountain shelter. It is only 12:15. I was supposed to get here much later on in the day, and this was a shelter where I was supposed to stay for the day, but I think I'm gonna have to continue, so I'm gonna eat away from tomorrow's short day. Getting a text. The thing about this shelter is, since we're at the top of the mountain, if it's windy or if it rains tonight, the people that stay here are gonna feel it. So I think I'm just gonna have lunch and then head down to a tent site on the next gap and take it from there. Because I don't know. Tomorrow is gonna rain for sure, so tomorrow I wanna stay at Around the Bend hostel, which I already had the reservation. But I could have made it there today, no problem. I thought today was gonna be a more challenging day, but I guess after a rest day, your body takes a break. You're firing on all cylinders today. So let's head over to the shelter, which is a little bit away from the AT. They just told me that the water source is even further down, but I still have the 1 liter bottle of water, which I haven't drunk at all since I had that orange juice. I guess I'll use it now. So that was a quick lunch break. Met a great dog in there, guy from North Carolina. He was giving me a bunch of tips about copperhead snakes in shelters. He says that in the spring they start hatching and they love to hang out at the shelters to get sun. They're poisonous, but they don't kill you. He told me just take two Benadryls with you in case I get bitten. I'm not planning on to, but that's a good tip. I guess when I see it in a pharmacy somewhere in a town up ahead, I'll grab a few and I'll add it to my first aid kit. Yeah, snakes, man. I don't know. Not afraid of them, but we're dealing here with copperheads and rattlesnakes. And we got black bears, we got bobcats, and what is the most dangerous one of them all here? Ticks, because they carry Lyme disease. That's why I got long sleeve shirts, long pants, and bug repellent. Good thing is that for some reason, this might be my one superpower. Bugs just stay away from me. So it may come in handy on this trip. So yeah, let's start heading down the mountains and see if I can find a spot down there, a tent place, and take away from tomorrow's short day. Tomorrow is starting to look more like a 0 day, but it's gonna rain anyways, so it might come in handy. Well, this kind of looks like it was from yesterday's storm, so it was intense for sure. Very nice day, man. Can't complain. Poseidon is happy, man. Seen a lot of hikers today on the trail after the shelter. It's just been an easy walk, and I'm debating what to do. You know, I have that reservation. I don't want to leave them hanging either. So I guess I have to learn little by little what the gameplay is, how far in advance I can book the places where I'm gonna stay, because I do need a good and strong Wi-Fi connection. Actually, last night, remember, right before I said goodbye to you guys, that I told you that I left a video uploading? Well, it was a 9-minute video, and when I woke up this morning at 7 a.m., it was only halfway there. So all night, just to upload like 3 gigs. $4K video, man. It's a killer. Nice views, man. Nice views all around. I'm traversing right now, still through the dead forest, but you can see that it's slowly starting to come to life. Swag of the Blue Ridge. With a name like that, this divides Tray Mountain, where I've been coming from Dismal Mountain. There's a stealth camp back there that looks pretty tempting, pretty nice, but it's still what it is, 2:13, and I'm not far away from a campsite, which is what I think I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna hit that, and then tomorrow will be a 5-mile day. I wanted to get to the hostel today and see if I could, no, actually, what I was planning to do is tomorrow pass by, leave all my belongings, and continue on walking as so many other hikers do, and then get a shuttle from them, from whatever gap is down the line. But just from checking on Gut Hook, I don't think there's nothing close by. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to stay at the campsite today. I was planning to just show up today and negotiate with them, but then I will have like a 4-day stretch with no internet and no way of recharging my electronics, which is not good, you know. If you're doing this and you're not vlogging, by all means, that's a good plan. But I need to have a place to stay every 2 to 3 days max. Now that the temperature is going up, it's 80 degrees, if you can believe that. Maybe the battery will last a little bit longer, and I will be keeping an eye on that, because that would be ideal. If I could spend 4 days or 4 nights out, it would be like the sweet spot for me. So let's continue. man, that climb to the top of Kelly Knob from Ali's Gap, where I thought I was gonna camp at the bottom there. There's a campsite, but no, I decided to continue on, and it's been like 1,000-meter climb, over a kilometer, over a mile and a half, just like this, no switchbacks. But at least now it's all the way down to a shelter that's down there. That's where I'm gonna spend the night. Which funny story is, now that I look at my planning guide, that's where I had planned to stay today. So that shelter where I stopped to have lunch, it was just for that, to have lunch, because that was only at like the halfway point or something like that. It is already 3:45, so I can't wait to get to camp and get some water, because I'm running dry. I only got about, let's see, look at that, just that much, enough for me to wet my lips right now before the decline now, the descent into the shelter. And then I have to go an extra 0.1 miles just to resupply on water. I'm sure by the time I make it to that stream, I'm just gonna gush down about a liter of water. So yeah, nice views from up here. Deep Gap Shelter. Made it here at 4 p.m. Yes, making my way down to the shelter, which, why do they always do that, you know, away from the AT, going down. I think the water is further down, but I had to stop here. If I continue, then tomorrow will be too short of a day. There is rain in the forecast for Sunday, I believe. Sunday, maybe Monday too. So, you know, what can I say? Can't escape it. At least I got rain on the second week of the trip, and I went through two major storms that swept through the area. There was plenty of water today at lower elevation, but up here everything seems pretty dry. I still don't see the shelter. Where is it? Just following the blue blazers. Deep Gap Shelter, man, what a nice spot that I found here, and it's just full of through hikers, and more are coming and coming little by little. I got in, found my tent spot right away, decided to make myself some dinner quickly. I did the two pitas that I had left with mayonnaise, with butter, with pepperoni and cheese, and that hit the spot. Right after that, I made myself some tea, some of the tea that I bought recently on the resupply that I did in Helen. So yeah, and then just decided to chill in my tent, seeing all the other hikers slowly coming in. And that's it, guys. I think that was a very successful day 8. Tomorrow I get to another hostel, so tomorrow I'm just gonna take my time, probably wake up super late. I mean, there's no rush, and then trying to make it to the hostel around noon. That sounds like a plan, right? Let's go into today's list of trail angels. You guys, you know, you're the rock stars here in this show. You guys are the ones making this possible. Without your support, this will not happen at all. I will be back in Miami, still working, directing commercials. So yeah, guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.